comments ready to rock. We're so close now. Craft o'clock. It's almost craft o'clock. But the countdown's nearly done. In just a moment we'll be live. So come on everyone. Get those emojis ready. Clap your hands and cheer out loud. Craft o'clock's gonna wow the crowd. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Get your comments ready. We're going live. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's rock. It's Craft o'clock with Emma on the block. It's almost Craft o'clock. It's almost Craft o'clock.
Good morning, one. Good morning. Oh, it's afternoon, let's be fair. How are we? Let me know, first of all, before we do all introductions and what we're doing today, that you can see and hear me. After yesterday's debacle, I was fuming. After yesterday's debacle, we've gone full rig today. I came in early to do a full rig setup. So let me know if you can see and hear me. Lisa's already here. Good afternoon, Lisa. Sandra, good afternoon. Loads of you watching today as well. A very good afternoon to you one and all. Whether you're watching on Facebook or the YouTubes, can someone just let me know you can see and hear us? That's all I need to know. Sounding good. There we go. All good. All good. Not alone today. No. You asked for it. You asked Kat at one of the shows. I want to say it was the Motorcycle Museum. You asked for it. A Cricut demonstration. Now, it's took us a while, but we've got round to it. Lauren is here. How are you, lovely?
Very nervous. But
First time on air all together. So be nice to her, people.
Please
be nice. This is your first time doing any... Well, you've used the Cricut before. Let's get that. Let's cover that one.
Yes.
But this is your first time doing it on camera.
Yes.
To the world.
Yes.
Without making you even more nervous. Oh, look at the state of my hair already that you've got on this one. See, this is what you notice when you do these things. Doing this to the world. So let's go all the way back. Why Cricut? Not that it's a bad thing. That made it sound like it's a bad thing. But why Cricut?
Honestly, at the time, I'd never heard of any other machine. I saw this advertised. I'd been making clothes and I wanted to personalise them without the expense of an embroidery machine. So I'd found this, I'd seen it advertised. I said to my husband, I really like the look of that. And then he purchased it for me.
Nice.
And that was nearly 5 years ago. So it's seen me through for that.
So
5 years.
it was one of those that you've never touched it before. Let's go back 5 years.
Yep.
You'd never seen one. You'd never had your hands on one.
No.
You'd never done all the software that goes with it.
No.
And how long then did it take you? Now this works for the Cricut. It'll also work for the scan and cut as well. So if you've got one of those in the box, that's where we're sort of going with this one. We're focusing on Cricut today. We are going to bring the scan and cut to you very, very soon. But how long was it from getting it out of the box? Was that a scary process?
So I was nervous about receiving it because when you bought a gift and your husband's watching you and you know that, okay, I've got to use this because it's been bought for me.
True.
It did take me a little while because honestly, technology does scare me a bit. So it probably took me a couple of weeks to actually venture into... I'm not that person that's like, wow, this is so exciting, I must get it out of the box right this minute. I'm more like, okay, I'll get to that when I've got time. And that time might come like a month later.
Oh, okay.
Because I do get overwhelmed. However, I'm kind of here to say, please don't be overwhelmed because once you get it out, I will show you because I actually
show us. Go on, show us.
So, because I bought this, which might seem a bit crazy. This came in my box.
You can do the overhead camera if you want. There we go.
This came in my box. Where am I? There we are. So it came with these instructions, and it's all. I can't really explain it. It looks like you're being given something for a spy mission.
Well, it's like a little dossier, isn't it? It's like a little
beautiful.
secret dossier.
And it just made it accessible. I think, you know, like when you open instructions for like a new sewing machine or something, the instructions are so overwhelming. So I actually bought this to show you because it's, so it says open, which way am I holding it that way?
Is it for
open
you?
me first.
You're all good.
Yep. And then, so this is like a literal 4-step guide to getting it out and making your first project. And it's got all the basics like Cricut setup. It's got, during setup, we'll make a practice project with materials in the box. And this was my first project.
Go on, we'll go to the front face.
There.
Oh, no, okay. Look, I'm just testing you now. Testing you on the telly. Testing you. So that was your very first project.
So the bag and the HTV, which is the heat transfer vinyl, came in the box. So essentially, you've got everything to make your first project. And once you've done that, you're like, okay, well, I know how to do that now. And then you can, I know.
Now, as you know, we are advocates here on the channel for the scan and cut. That's what we go for. But I mean, I'm going to say this a lot over the course of the next 45 minutes. You asked for a full Cricut demonstration. Now, I know we don't sell Cricut here. At the moment, I know we don't do it. Maybe in the future, we may be getting it in. But it's still a machine that everyone's got. It's still a machine that I think people struggle with for the sheer fact it's not as straightforward as other machines that are out there, to my knowledge.
Yeah, see,
I've never used a
I wouldn't know
Cricut.
that because I've never used any of the machines. So this, to me, I mean, to you, it might be the hardest one, but to me, it's now simple.
Oh, that's good, though. And so we're going to go into more detail. Is this one of those that obviously with the scan and cut, we're going to do a lot of comparisons with this one. We're not knocking either of them. With the scan and cut, everything's on screen. You've got that little tiny screen to do. Is this a case where I don't need the machine straight away? I can do all my work if I'm on a train, if I'm on a plane, and then I can come back to it?
Yeah, so you can open this, which is, so this, basically this comes up when you're setting up. So this is Cricut Design Space. I have to be careful not to say Cricut because that's what my husband calls it. And he keeps winding me up with it. So Cricut Design Space. And so you can either start with a completely blank canvas, completely do your own project however you want. If you're just typing a font, if you're just, whatever you want to do, you can do it without being plugged into the machine. So if you are on the train for a couple of hours and you want to have a little play, that's absolutely fine. So you could start on a fresh canvas. This is just completely blank. So you can either
So this would work. This answers Lisa's question amazingly. Lisa's one of our regulars. Lisa says, I've had a Cricut Joy Extra for my birthday last year. Used it a couple of times and put it away. Made a couple of cuts out cards, but not used the heat transfer vinyl. This may be the show for you, Lisa, because we're going to show you how to make a complete project, and we also got the heat transfer vinyl on later with Helen Kirkham that we spoke about yesterday. You see, we don't just throw these shows together. So what are we up to? So we open a blank page.
You can open a blank page. It can give you, there are templates actually. So if you don't like that whole scary blank canvas,
white canvas can be scary.
Open templates. So for example, if you wanted to make a t-shirt, which is what I've got on today, I opened up the t-shirt.
That's good.
Yeah, it gives you all the different sizes. So say I bought an adult medium t-shirt, it will then give me the space that I need to make that project, which I find really helpful.
No, I like that.
Yeah, it's good.
I am trying to zoom in as best as we can because obviously we've got the machine and we've also got the laptop that we need to see. If there's anything you want to see in particular, now is the time to ask it in the chat. You've got a lot of love in the chat, by the way. Kate says, hi, Lauren. You've got
Katie.
Lauren. Yeah, Kate's
Hello.
here. Lauren Rachel's good work. You see, there's a lot of love for you,
Thank you.
In the chat. Right, where do we go from here?
So, this is what I've made. If you want to have a look.
Yeah, look, we'll go back to that camera.
Yeah. So, this is what we're doing today.
We've got our own branded, yes, our own branded stockings coming soon to a store near you that you've got with this one. But this is what you can do. So imagine this being a name.
Yeah. So I was kind of tasked with making something festive,
What I tasked her
but I
with the
kind
other
of
day.
thought, I don't know really. I think by now a lot of people have got their decorations up, and maybe they need a last minute gift. And I mean, I've gifted stockings with something inside
That'd be nice.
to a family member
Yeah,
with their
yeah.
name on it. So I just thought this might be a nice little quick, easy project. You can buy. I mean, this was like a bulk purchase of stockings, and it came like 8 or 10 of them, something like that.
There you go.
So that's your whole family.
But whether you're doing presents, whether this, remember we're talking heat transfer vinyl here, so whether we're doing this here or on the scan and cut, it will both work the same sort of way. The only thing that difference with this is the software. Once we get to the cutting and the weeding and the transferring, that all works exactly the same. There's no difference whatever machine you're using on that one. But whether you're doing this for bunting, maybe it's a Christmas party, don't just think stockings. These could be little baby grows.
Yeah.
That you're doing for what's the word I'm looking for when you're having a baby?
Newborn.
Baby shower.
Baby shower.
Baby showers
Newborn.
and things like that. You see, we all forget our
Yeah,
words.
sorry.
But for newborns and things like that.
Tote bags.
Yeah, tote bags. This, we were saying it just before we came live. We know not everyone wants to make a business. I totally understand that. And not everyone's here to make, to sell.
Yeah.
But it's those little touches that you can do, maybe to the postman, maybe to the binman, maybe to just the next door neighbours. You're going to put this on plant pots because it's heat transfer vinyl. So whatever you put it on, you can put it on.
That's what I did for my brother last year off my kids. We we bought a plant pot, a smooth surface one, and we put Ross Best Uncle Ever on the plant pot, and that was his little gift. Because the actual, not the heat transfer vinyl, the standard vinyl is outdoor friendly. I did put a coating of just like an outdoor top coat sort of
Okay, like a
varnish,
Mod Podge or
just
a yacht varnish.
It was a different brand, but I just wanted to seal it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all
just
good. Right, what are we up to then?
So,
Because we're already 10 minutes in.
yeah, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's me waffling. You're fine.
So,
Don't rush this bit because we want to
Okay.
see it.
So I started off with a blank canvas, I didn't have a template, so this was just a blank canvas. So this was, sorry, let me start that bit again.
Okay, no, it's fine.
So
We open the
we
software.
open the software. First of all, can I just quickly say,
What you
Cricut's
want.
really good because it has a lot of different projects on here. If you're not 100% sure what you want to make
Mm-hmm.
and you just need some inspiration, there are so many different things on here that you can just scroll through, have a little look.
Free?
So some of them may be free, but I would hazard that a lot of the projects you have to have Cricut access. So that is like the monthly subscription. I didn't have it for a very, very long time, and I just used fonts that were already on Cricut for free. But if you need inspiration for projects, I would recommend it. Just to get you, if you're having a bit of like a creative block, definitely. Or you can buy them off different websites. You can buy them off Etsy. You can
Worth
buy
having a
them
look
off
at.
because people design these for a living, and you can purchase that design and make it.
Amanda says she uses hers around the home. She labels baskets
Yeah.
that has our winter and summer stuff in. Good
Yeah.
use, because then you can make it bolder rather than the label machines that you've got in here. Lisa says I should switch. I can read it on there. I can switch my blade around and use different ones, whatever.
Should I switch my blade
Should
around
I?
and
Should
use
you
a
switch
different
it?
one? So this is a fine point blade that I'm using. I made little notes because I was worried that I would forget. So hopefully I'll be able to find my notes. But basically, the fine point blade. Oh no, I know what I did. I went on the Cricut website.
Okay.
The Cricut website is so good. It has a list of every single blade imaginable, and it tells you what that blade is for.
There you go.
So the fine, what was it? The fine point blade. That's
Yeah.
it. Is what I have used for basically everything. So HTV, normal vinyl, and paper and thin card. If you want like a really thick card, or if you want like a heavy foam or something, then you do have to change a blade, or if you cut in fabric. But fine point is your best friend.
Best for everything. The Christmas elves have tuned in as well to watch your show.
Oh, hello.
Says Lauren. That you've got this one. Right,
Yeah.
I'm going to stop interrupting at this point. So we've opened the software.
Yeah,
What
so-
software is it?
So this is Cricut Design Space.
Okay.
Yep. So it'll ask you to log in. You go in. This is just your homepage. This is where all your, if you want to search for projects. If you want a new project, you've got this button up here, and that'll ask if you want like a blank canvas, Can you see that in the corner?
Yeah.
Iron-on t-shirt gift. It gives you like a couple of basics for your blank canvases.
Okay.
So originally, I'd have gone into a blank
this
canvas.
up here.
Yeah, I'd have gone into a blank canvas. But I'm gonna go into my stuff. So these are projects that I've done over the years. Quite a variety on there because I've got 2 kids, and I like to make cake toppers, t-shirts, anything personalised. That's why I have it essentially. So it comes up like this. So either you can make it straight away or you can customise. I personally don't like to go straight into making. I like to press the customise button so that I can just double check it, make sure it's the right size.
Okay.
So I asked if I could have the Craft O'Clock logo sent to me.
And we sent it to you.
Yeah. So to add it, so you can go into you press upload. These are things that I have previously uploaded. So these are all the logos for the channels, and that's because I made these stockings for all of the channels. So to upload an image, it's just here. Can you see it there?
Yeah.
So upload an image. What you want to put into here is an SVG. SVG, I'm going to tell you exactly what it means, is a scalable vector graphic.
Oh, here she goes with the big words.
But it's just that it basically means that you're able to scale it to any size and it doesn't blur. So it's really good for if you want to make like big vinyl designs or teeny tiny ones. So
they're dubbing you in downstairs because you did do all you glossed over all of the
hold on,
jump
hold on. Thank you for sending this to me, Lauren.
But all the ones in the VT that you see go out, this is how they were made. Okay,
Yeah.
See, there's not a Craft O'Clock on there, but we'll let you off this year. That you've got on this one. We've got one now though.
We've got one now.
Right, so we've added the image.
Yeah. So we upload an image. It will come into here, which is your like recent uploads. You press on the one that you want to upload and add to canvas.
Okay.
Add to canvas. So obviously I have already got one on here, so I'll just remove this one because I don't need to. So then I have scaled this to, so essentially I measured the stocking. I just checked that it would fit. So this was, okay, 11 centimetres, great. So you can change the size here and it's got a lock tool, so it will always stay the same shape however big you make it.
Okay.
So I wanted it 11 centimetres, great. As you can see, the O'Clock part is pink. It doesn't mean it's going to print it pink. It means that whatever vinyl I put in the machine for that part, that's the colour it's going to be. So if for example, I come to print the pink lettering and I've got gold vinyl in there, it's not going to print pink, it'll print on the gold.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Can we change the colour,
We can
though?
change the colour because that's what I was going to say. I prefer
She's
that.
on this.
Because
She's on
visually,
this.
that confuses me.
Yeah, because you think it's going to print
Because
that.
you sort of get in your head, oh, but I don't want pink. And you want to see what it looks like as well when it comes out. I've made things before where I've like, oh, I'll just put that colour in because that one will look better. And I'm like, why didn't I just change the colour on here so I knew what it looked like in the first place? So I was just changing it to this vague browny gold colour. Can you see that on there a little bit?
Yeah.
So then I knew that, okay, the first section is going to print as craft. The second part is going to, craft is going to print black and O'Clock is going to print gold.
But how does it know what it's printing? Won't it print it all together?
So, because they're two separate colours, if I were to change that to black, it would think that that is one entity.
Okay.
And it would put that onto black vinyl as a whole thing, and it would want to print it all black. So because I've changed the colour, it therefore thinks, okay, that's two separate cuts.
So if you change, say, let's go with the word craft because it's easier and it's safer. If you change the colour of the word craft, every letter was a different colour. The software and the machine would go, right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's five
different colours.
Different colours. So I'll cut a C and then I'm going to stop until you tell me to do other things. You see, that's quite clever because the scan and cut just cuts everything unless you delete it off your page.
Yeah. So also, this has, it's separated it into two separate images.
And it's done that on its own?
So that has done it on its own. If you wanted to change that, you can. This is where it does get a little bit complicated. So that might be...
Talk us through it. That's what we're here for.
So, for example, See, I had one that was open before, but I got a better version. So it had actually separated O, the apostrophe, the C, the L, and I had to join it all.
Okay.
But this one has already joined it because I think the way the image was sent to me already knew. It's very clever. It knew that it was a separate word.
Yeah, it is.
So it already
It does when I edit
did
them.
that.
O'clock is one thing,
Yeah.
and craft is another because it's different colours. Because we use
So like
story.
if you were to download something that you've purchased off Etsy or whatever, or if you wanted to use something that's already on here, you kind of don't have to worry about that because it will have already figured that out for you.
That's good.
This is just because I'm creating something completely new.
Well, there's not many
So
people that
it's-
want craft o'clock on a stocking, to be
Well-
perfectly honest. Only me. It's only me because it's my little baby. Not going to lie.
I'm going to put that back there. That's just because visually I like it there.
Okay.
But it doesn't actually matter where it is on the canvas. So even if this was like all the way over here, it still knows that they're two separate. It knows they're two separate
Okay.
entities, and it's going to.
And is the screen that we see here,
Mm-hmm.
is this represented to the mat that we put into the machine?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, it's good to know because obviously it's brother scan and
Because
cut.
as far as I'm aware, because I've never made something that big, but as far as I'm aware, if you made something on the canvas that was absolutely ginormous, I think it cuts it into parts that fit on the mat. So, for example, this is the mat that fits in.
clever.
So I think if you made something bigger, it would essentially cut one part on here, cut another part here, and it'd be like divided into four or something. So you've got
Yeah.
like one giant. Does that make sense?
No, that makes perfect sense. No, it makes perfect sense. Because once again, the scan and cut will only do that 12 by 12 surface, and if you go above that, it won't cut anymore. So it's quite a clever piece of
Yeah.
kit.
I mean, I've never tested that, so I would do a little bit of research into that. But
Someone will tell us in a
As far
minute.
as I'm aware, I've seen people do it, and they've made giant things. So you must have to be able to like,
I like it.
yeah.
I like it. Right, what do we do next? Where do we
from
go?
Here, I'm sure there's some bits in between that I must be missing, and if I am, please shout at me.
You're doing well so
somebody.
far. I'm with you so far.
So we'll go to make. This then offers you two different mats. I did have a quick look at this one. This is if you're making 4 individual cards, and it actually has like, it's separated. We don't need to worry about that one. We just want to cut it on
the whole mat.
standard mat.
Whole mat.
Yeah. There are different mats. So
Okay, like the scan and cut again.
yes. So this one is standard grip. There's light grip, there's fabric grip, and then there's, I think it's called firm grip, and they're all different colours. But this is my go-to, the standard grip. This is what you use for, the only thing you wouldn't use it for is a very light paper because it might rip because it's too adhesive.
Okay, like a parchment or a rice paper or something
Yeah,
like
I'd
that.
go for light grip.
Yep,
But
makes
standard
sense.
grip is good for HTV, normal vinyl, etc.
Beautiful.
So this is where it's going to get a bit.
No, we're doing well.
Okay.
Once again, if you've got any questions in the chat, now's the time to get them in. We're talking all things Cricut this hour. You can't buy, we don't sell the Cricut machine here, but at the Motorcycle Museum a couple of months back, there were a lot of people saying, one, can we have more demos? And I'm going to let you into the secret later on next week of what we've got coming up next year for demo-wise. And there's a lot of people say, oh, can we have a little talk around the Cricut? Because we don't see it on the channel. So that's what we've done here on Craft the Clock. So we are doing all things Cricut. So far, we've managed to get the image, pull an image that we've sent you. Mm-hmm. So we've sent you the image, the Craft the Clock logo. It could be any logo. Could be your signature.
It could be something you've written yourself.
Could be a kid's drawing.
Yeah.
Could be the kid's
Yeah.
handwriting.
You would just need to convert it. But actually, I have found that since I've had access, it converts it for me, which
there you go.
I literally discovered that like 2 days ago because I was converting
So you're
it
always
myself.
learning.
I'm always learning.
What we love.
This converted it for me, and I was like, Ian, which is my husband, and I was like, look, it's done it for me. I don't need to worry.
So we've put it on, we've pressed go, we've got our big mat all up and running.
Okay.
So everything is now black. Why is it all black?
Yeah, this is all black because the writing itself is black. So it's assuming that you're going to put black HTV or whatever you're using onto your mat, which I am.
So does this mean, I'm here to ask the silly question, so
Mm-hmm.
you haven't got to, if I just put it, say I did it black and gold, but I'm thinking, actually, I've got no black vinyl.
Yeah.
That is thinking you are going to put the whole of that. So you're filling that with black vinyl is what it's thinking at the moment, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, but if I haven't got black vinyl and I know in my head I'm going to use some rainbow vinyl, does it matter at this point,
No.
even though it's black?
No.
The computer doesn't know.
It has no idea.
Okay.
It's just showing you for design purposes. It's just so because I've made it black, I've designed it black. it wants to show you what you've got to use next. So
Perfect.
Yeah. So I've actually cut small pieces of vinyl out. Just instead of using like a whole piece of it, which you can absolutely do if you want to fill your whole mat with it, that's fine.
Okay.
Just for the purpose of demonstrating, I've just cut like, can you see that? There we are.
Yeah.
Small pieces. So, and even like I've done this so many times, and I made this mistake the other day trying to make a t-shirt for my son. So I put the vinyl that way up.
Shiny side up.
Shiny side up. I did that. Cut it, and then I was like, what a wally. Because now it's cut through my, oh my God, what's it called? That's just gone straight out of my head.
Backing.
Carrier sheet.
Okay.
That's the word I wanted. So.
I'm glad you used oh my God and nothing else at that point.
So the shiny surface is the carrier sheet. If I show you this one, the plastic is the carrier sheet, and it's sticky. So when you attach it to your, whatever you're attaching it to, it will adhere. So I cut this side, which meant that my shape was cut out of the carrier sheet, and that's not what we want. We want it cut out of the vinyl, which is the matte side.
So nice side down.
Nice side down, which is visually, that's weird, isn't it?
It is, because everything
kind
else
of think,
cut up.
oh yeah. No. So shiny side down, we want to see the matte. Also, because you're doing it upside down, you have to mirror your image.
Makes sense.
Because it's printing like this. It's not printing the shiny side. It's not cutting the shiny side.
Yeah.
It's cutting that side.
So you got to flip it.
Yeah. So you've got to flip the image, which was also mistakes I keep making.
I'm guessing you only make that mistake once. Oh, okay. Quite a few times. Fair enough.
But I think sometimes when you get into the routine of doing it, it's fine. It's just when you've like put it down for a little bit and then you come back to it and then you do it because you think, yes, I know exactly what I'm doing, and then but it's fine.
That makes sense.
So I think, do I move my laptop out the way? Let's move.
You can move it forwards.
Forward. Yeah, move the wipes.
We'll move the wipes that we were standing everything on. The magic of telly.
Yeah. So sticky mat. My husband wanted me to point out as well because it comes with a sheet on it to protect it.
Yes,
and he was like, do pull the sheet off. Do tell the audience you pull the sheet off.
So you've already done that?
But I've already done that to be prepared. So this is the sticky mat. So we put it, my head's in the way, big head.
No, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You're absolutely fine.
Shiny side down. I mean, obviously I've flattened that quite nicely, but you can buy like a kit, which is just like your standard tools.
Well, the kit that we saw yesterday in the hullabaloo that was Craft O'Clock yesterday, where the internet was dodge. Sweet Factory today, when Helen comes in, they have got that squidgy tool. You know the squidgy tool that Bradley was showing? Yes, like that one that Bradley was showing us.
Yeah.
So you get that, and you get all those weeding tools, and you get the weeding pot in that massive kit with all that vinyl as well. That shows on tonight at 7 o'clock this evening. So if you want to get all the kit, you're good to go. Right, sorry.
So I've flattened that down nicely. So we want to press. Oh, I've got to.
No, go on. I can come to you. You just have to see all the cables as well. Sorry about this.
Continue. So it now wants to know what material it has to cut. Do you want me to bring it in a bit?
No, you're fine. There you go.
There.
We're all good.
We're happy. Yeah. So I have bookmarked a couple, which are my like usual go-tos, but you can search any number of materials. So these are ones that I'm assuming most people want to use, but there is browse all materials and it gives you like a massive list of all the ones that you can use in this machine, which is quite extensive. But yes, I'm using Everyday Iron-On. So I'm using Cricut's own today, Everyday Iron-On vinyl.
Okay.
So select that. So it tells me, so it has 2 clamps, but that is just for another day. I've never actually used the second clamp.
For a whole another day.
That's just for a whole other day, but I've never used the second clamp.
Back off asking questions about the second clamp.
Don't ask me because I don't know. No, I know that you can put what was it? It was to like create lines to make cards so you can fold it easier and God knows what. But
perforations and stuff like that.
yes. So don't need that.
We don't need that today.
So load fine point blade into clamp B. Already there, and it should have been in your instructions to do that.
What? So is that there?
That's that there.
So here we go.
Ooh.
Can I So that is the 2 clamps we're talking about.
Yeah, and you really don't need to touch this. I've changed that once.
Okay.
This is the same blade as when I bought it. I've just swapped it out once. That's it, once.
There you
but
go.
It's very simple. It just unclips and opens.
And you've done a lot of designs as well. Like you were showing me all the designs and stuff you've made before, so you've only changed your blade once. That's good.
changed it. Well, I've changed it once to a different blade, but not a new fine point one. Just like this is the same one.
There you go then.
So
it's 5
they
years
do
old.
last. They do last.
Sorry, my dodgy
now
camera skills. Are we going into the machine now?
we're going into the machine.
okay.
Yeah. See, this is not.
I'll go back over
I
here.
need like 2 desks.
Well, you're lucky you got this one, to be honest. It took me a while to get this.
So let's see if I can shove that in with the
Let me
laptop
zoom out
there.
a bit. Getting there, people. I've got a lot of buttons. Got a lot of buttons to press here.
You can see it there. It's flashing.
And then I'll move us back to that corner. There we go.
So my button's flashing here. Shall I push it that way a little bit? Oh no, it's going to fall off.
Go on. Yeah, don't. No, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'll be
so the
cameraman.
button's flashing because it's ready to go in.
Okay.
So you press the tool. Press the arrow. It'll suck it in. That's just making sure that it's got the right material in, and then it knows how high it is in there.
Okay.
So the Cricut button is flashing. That means I'm ready to go. I'm sucked in. I'm great. Press it.
And it says preparing on the computer.
Can I get that in? Maybe.
There you go. It's thinking about it.
Yeah, it's just thinking about it. Sorry, that's where it's checking the material. It's making sure that it's the right depth.
Well, then it actually says cutting now, so it's...
Yeah. I mean, it says it's 100% done, but...
It's not.
A couple of seconds.
Remember, if you've got any questions, throw them in the chat now. We're talking all things Cricut is what we're talking today. Maybe you have one at home. Maybe it's a scary adventure and you've never done your Cricut before. We're literally guiding you hand in hand on how to do this. Lisa, I'd like to know if you ever get yours back out again, if this is helpful. Thank you. Right, what we do next?
So you need to press the flashy button again because that will release it.
Yep.
So now it has... Can I show you that? Yeah. There we are. You might be able to see it. It's just like... Cut it in there. Can you see it?
That.
Yeah.
There you go,
you can
look.
see it there.
It's done it backwards.
Yep. And now it wants me to move on to... Can I show you that there? So because it's done the black one, it now wants to move on to the gold one. It literally does it. You don't have to do anything. It moves on.
Okay, nice.
Just check that your mirror is on. I think because you've already done it on the first section, it automatically does it.
That's good.
But just check.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
Also, it's just one button to do mirror image. You haven't got to flip the actual words.
No. Just press the mirror button.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna remove that off my map.
Okay.
I've only got one map. And then...
And it knows not to cut all the way through. We haven't got to change the pressure.
No. It knows that you're using HTV. It knows it has a carrier sheet. So it'll only cut the depth of the vinyl, not the carrier sheet.
Nice. Like it.
So I'm going to do the same with this. I mean, you could literally... You can actually move it anywhere on your mat. So if you were, I'm going to say this, a little bit of a weirdo and wanted to cut in the middle of the mat, you can.
Okay.
But I'm not for that.
Fair enough.
I like it to be in the corner.
Fair enough.
Nice and straight. Yeah. So,
there is nothing wrong with that if you like cutting in the middle.
but...
Let me stress that now. There is nothing wrong with you. That is not my words. And it's no words of Craft O'Clock whatsoever.
Just Lauren's
It's just Lauren's words and the way she works.
Yeah. So, sorry.
You're absolutely fine. You're doing really well.
So, it knows it's moved on to the next project. So, I don't know if you can see that. But the arrow's flashing again. So, we're going to put that into the machine again. And press the Cricut button. Because it's ready.
Okay, so it does it quite quick.
It is quite quick. I mean, obviously, like, if it's a very detailed design, it does take a little bit of time. But...
I'm also going to say as well, if you think, my God, that's noisy. We have 2 big microphones, so you can hear us properly, and they're right next to the machine. So I don't want you thinking, oh, it's a noisy machine. It's not for me. The machine isn't noisy at all. I have 2 microphones, and I've cranked the volume up so you can hear us and move them around a bit. So.
And also, it's soothing because it's your work.
This is true. This is true. Right, so we've cut them out.
Cut it out, released it from the machine.
Yeah.
So that has now cut that all nicely for me.
You tip it forwards. The magic of... there's the O just there.
Yeah.
You can see
Okay,
it.
so I think I can move my laptop now.
Okay, are we going to weeding section?
I think we're done.
Lovely.
I'm going to shove that somewhere.
Please don't stand on it.
Don't stand on it.
So if we go to... Where are you working now?
I'm going to
just
work
for cameras.
there.
Okay, so we will go to
Yeah.
there.
So I'm going to weed on here because it's nice and sticky and easy. I mean, obviously you can weed on any surface if you want to protect your mat a bit more and use a glass mat or something, but I like that it's firmly on there.
Sounds good.
So
what do we do now?
So they recommend that you peel it from the corner. You're separating the excess vinyl, the background, away from the carrier sheet.
Question.
Oh, stuck. Yeah.
Before you do this, do we need to cut it down?
That is entirely up to you. It might make more sense. So I did cut these ones down, to be fair. These were ones like I'd pre-prepared.
There's more projects in here.
There is quite a lot. Yeah, there are more projects in
Or
there.
is that just me being like...
No, you are right. You are right. I mean...
Is it
So
horses for
if I'm
courses?
being prepared, I probably would trim that first, because if I now try and cut that through my machine, if I use a trimmer, it's sticky. So it might... You are right.
Makes sense. No, it makes sense. It's just one of those things. Sometimes TV life is too short and we haven't got time to do it. But then if you're at home, it's expensive vinyl. Do what you're happy with doing.
I just wanted to make sure that I had enough space.
Makes sense.
Just in case.
All makes sense.
So I have overdone the space.
That's fine.
But I mean, I can show you cutting it if you want.
No. Because it's 35 already. We've only got about 10. We've only got about 10 more minutes.
No, really.
Yeah, we ain't got long.
Wild. So I've pulled the corner. Can you see that? So it's separating it from there we are, from the plastic sheet underneath.
Yeah.
So I really like vinyl because it's very forgiving. It's got a little bit of a stretch to it, which I'm guessing is because it might be put onto a stretchy t-shirt, like my t-shirt that I've got on now. So I find it a very forgiving material. I find it a lot easier than paper, or maybe it's just because I don't have as much patience for paper. I don't know. But these, it just pulls away. I mean, obviously, like, watch what you're doing.
Yeah, because obviously the detail is there. It's cut everything. So it's cut the apostrophe and the O for Craft O'Clock that you've got there. And the O that we use is quite snaz, to be perfectly honest. It's quite a swanky O.
I think the only thing you have to be careful with sometimes is if, like, the apostrophe, because it's so small, it might catch in the backing a little bit. So just
be careful.
Just be careful. But because this font's fairly sizable, it's not too bad.
Okay, so we do the big sections first.
I get rid of the massive section, and then we've got to weed inside the swirly letters.
Okay.
So there's one in the O. There's one in the... I mean, if you want me to, I'll just weed this one, and then I'll show you the ones that I've already...
We're all good.
I mean, it'll take me like...
Yeah, we're all good. Let's go from start to
It's
finish.
very quick.
Yeah, let's go from start to finish. We're doing all right.
It's
We're
because
all
I
right
keep
for time.
waffling.
No, you're fine. You're not waffling at all. For your first time on air, you're very, very good.
I do waffle.
You don't. Well,
People that know me know I waffle.
I've made a career of it, so I wouldn't worry about it, to be perfectly honest.
And this is me with a sore throat.
Well, this is true. It's, if you're going to get a sore throat, it's when you're going to do a lot of talking.
Yeah.
It's what happens.
Okay. Yeah. So, see, that was pretty rapid.
It was
I would
rapid.
say.
I like it. For those people that have just joined us as well, good afternoon. I hope you're good and well. It's Lauren's first time on the Telebox. First time.
First time.
I personally think the office are using this as an audition. I'm not going to lie. But no one's told us that.
Okay. I think you were right. I think it would be better to cut it down because now when I add it to my stocking, so if I just pop that there,
Want to tell her?
I'll shove it here.
Sure.
So, Cricut recommend that you either have a mat.
Oh, yeah. Let me zoom in.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's fine. It's me.
A mat like this, which
Yeah.
is just like a heat mat. They don't really recommend an ironing board because there's like flexibility to it. So you want a hard surface with a sturdy mat on top. Either a mat, or it does suggest like rolled towels, just something that's like firm.
Makes sense.
So you don't have to
idea.
invest if you really, really don't want to. I tried with towels and then I
You bought a mat.
invested. So if you are a bit loopy like me, you kind of like things to be fairly central.
No, we're all like it as crafters. That's what we do.
So I'll probably put it on and then be like, no, I'm not happy with that, and then move it again. But I think you're right. I think cut it beforehand. I think I just wanted to make sure I had too much just in case.
I thought it'd be sticky, but it's not.
No, it's stretchy though. Give it a pull.
I generally thought it would be really sticky, but
it's stretchy.
It's
It's got a good stretch
It's got a
to
good
it.
bounce to
Yeah.
it. You're not using this bit, by the way.
No.
Just in case anyone was
So
wondering.
yeah, I mean, I would maybe beforehand give it a trim. I've only actually just started doing that. I tended to be a little bit, I don't know, I was just winging it a little bit.
No, it's
but
fine.
Since I've been, since I actually wanted to do the demonstrating, I started cutting it, and actually it did make my life easier.
What we do.
But here we are.
do.
So
Right, what do we do now?
if I were to overlap it like that and make it look beautiful, which is how it's meant to look,
Yeah.
I mean, I probably wouldn't recommend doing that. First of all, because the carrier sheets are always going to overlap and you're going to miss something. So if I put that there, the carrier sheet from Craft is cutting into the L of clock. So do them separate. I would be faffing a little bit more than this, but because I'm very aware of time, I'm just going to make sure that that is...
Lisa says she's bought a
straight.
mat and a small heat pressing
Yeah.
thing and hasn't even used it.
Oh no, I have a
Get it
big
out,
heat
Lise, get it
press. I
out.
didn't bring it because obviously we're not selling it, and I didn't want to. I just thought I'll get an iron because
Everyone's
most people
got an
have
iron. Turn your steam off, I'm guessing.
Yep. I'll go through that in a second. So we've put the Craft on there. Get yourself some baking parchment. This essentially just protects your project and your iron.
Okay.
So if I were to try an iron over there,
Melt.
I might either melt. Well, in theory, it shouldn't melt it, but it might put like. You don't know, and especially the ribbon, because this is cheap.
Affordable, we like to say. It's affordable.
This may or may not melt. We do not want to risk that. So cover it with baking parchment. Am I going to be able to bring this around here?
You need me to...
It's
please
all
don't
right,
burn
I've got
yourself.
it.
There's been no risk
So-
assessment done for this whatsoever.
So I did have a little Google. So Cricut have a heat guide.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And you can put in whether you've got a mat or a towel. It'll tell you, it'll ask what heat pressure you're using, it'll ask what fabric you're using, and it will tell you how long to hold it for.
Okay.
So I did a little sort
bigger.
of converting.
Oh, I did a
I
conversion
did a little
table.
converting.
Love a conversion.
So my material is polyester acrylic. So it would bring that up on there.
Yeah.
It would tell you what heat you need.
Yeah.
I believe it said 155 degrees.
Nice.
Standard irons do not.
Please don't hold it like that.
I'm so sorry.
I just don't want you to burn yourself, that's all.
So standard irons do not give you the temperature.
Okay.
I mean, mine doesn't.
Yeah.
A lot of them just say low, medium, high. So I figured out that medium temperature goes up to 150 degrees.
Just what we need.
The lower end of high temp is 150 degrees. So it's somewhere
In the middle.
In the middle.
Keep going, have a go.
So I've done it low, high, just simply because I have done this and I knew that it
Makes sense. Yeah.
it felt good.
Keep going. Just keep
So-
cranking up the heat until likewise.
No, do it gradually.
Oh, yeah, but do it slowly.
gradually.
Don't
do it slowly.
whack it on high
Because
first.
I did it probably medium, high, and it didn't feel like quite enough, so I
Makes sense.
up a little bit.
Makes sense.
So it recommends holding it for 30 seconds, light pressure.
So don't
So
iron, press.
Don't iron press.
There you go.
You know what I've done? That
What
I've
have you
just
done?
remembered that I did slightly wrong.
Go on.
It's okay. It might have started to adhere. Oh, it has. Okay. So it actually recommends beforehand, warm your material up a little bit beforehand. The reason it actually says to do that is because there might be some moisture left in the fabric.
But it's very
And
warm
it just
in this
wants you
room.
to, yeah. Also,
warm.
don't put water in here and turn the steam off.
No steam.
There was a little bit of water left in here, so I just like kept, get rid of the
sense.
steam.
Makes sense.
Start again. 30 seconds. You're gonna count 30 seconds for me.
Yeah, we can.
Although, in all fairness,
While you do that,
it had
though,
already started to adhere.
while you hold that for 30 seconds, this Sunday, we're back again. I'm not taking the weekend off this weekend. I'm back. Well, I'm back on your TV Saturday. Me and you, Saturday night. We'll do that again. Sunday, me and Wheeler are in here. So that'll be fun. Monday, we've got, well, I'll do it for the next 30 seconds what we got Monday. But yeah, me and Wheeler, Sunday.
Yep. So, some HTVs are cold peel, some are hot peel.
Okay.
Don't touch this straight away. It will burn your
hot.
fingers. I tend to get... I just want to go straight in and peel it. But I did... Just wait. Just give it a moment. I mean, that is still very hot. But let's see if it'll do it. Oh, yeah, it's fine. But I have found, like, if it's a thinner font, it can, like, stretch still because it's warm. So you walk away. Don't do what I do and stand over it and wait because...
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Phil, you asked this question before about a conversion table. I've asked the questions for you, but some of them don't convert. So from US to UK, I asked Dawn McPhee about it, who was doing the boxes when you asked last time. Some of them don't convert and it doesn't make sense. Centimetres in one is not the same in another, if that makes sense. So they are looking into it, but it's not as quick as we think that it's going to be. Because you said can make a conversion table for both dimensions, centimetres and inches to centimetres, and your paperweight, America don't use paperweight. They don't have GSM, most of them. When I've worked with some of the American companies, they don't have GSM. It's only here that we do it. But centimetres to inches and inches to centimetres, ask Alexa, something like that. I'll do your conversion table for that later on. But yeah, some of it don't work. That's the reason why it's not as quick as you think. But we have taken your comments on board.
Okay, that felt like a solid 30 seconds.
That was, yeah, it was. It's good.
So
We've got
again,
about
it is
2
very
minutes
hot.
left.
That's all right. We're pretty
there.
much done. Yeah, we're done. Right, I am going to try and peel it just for the sake of... Okay, yeah. So, actually, I'll show you that. So, because I tried peeling it because it was and it was still hot, it's actually not adhered properly and it started to pull. So, I would pop it back down, give it another little press.
Yes, Lisa, it's baking
But just
parchment.
walk away. Baking parchment, yeah. Nothing with wax because it will melt.
If you're buying the Sweet Factory one this afternoon, that comes with a special paper in it. Use that one. Helen will tell you about that this afternoon. But yeah, this is just baking parchment.
This is just baking parchment.
Just the same
Out
job,
of
to
my
be honest.
kitchen drawer. But it's like, I
lightweight.
just read not wax because
wax.
if it's wax, it'll melt.
It's true.
But this might still be a bit hot. I think because I don't know whether it's the gold or because it's like a thinner font. But it does start to like peel away a little bit.
Okay, that's all good.
So hopefully, no.
We'll give it
It's just because it's too
Well,
hot.
what you've done is we've warmed the glue on the back of the thing, and now we've got to wait for that glue to adhere. Is genuinely what we're doing. So you've just got to wait for it
I'm
to
peeling
adhere.
it because I'm trying to do it quick.
We are trying to do it quick, but remember we are up against the time because I need to give the YouTube feed back to the main channel.
But this is why I walk away from a project. Like if it's hot,
So
I
do
walk
it
away.
and then go and do another one if
Go
you're
do
doing a few.
something else because don't be tempted because that's exactly what I do.
We can show this one because all you're doing is peeling it off.
Yeah, I'm
and
just
once
peeling it
you've
off.
peeled it off, this is the look. Hold it in camera. This is the look that you are going to get. How quick and simple to do from the whole process. You don't need to be scared of any of the process that you've got on this one. It's a very, very easy process to do. Time has beaten us.
I'm so sorry.
But you have done remarkably
tried.
well. No, you don't. You didn't try. You succeeded.
Thank you.
Is what you've done. Lawrence, first time doing anything in front of an audience, in front of any of like people online.
See.
There you go. Look,
Left it for a few seconds and now it's fine.
and it wasn't the easiest of projects. So going through the entire Cricut system, it normally takes us an whole hour and a couple of shows to do this one. So well done, you.
Thank you.
Well done. You can relax now for the rest of the day.
I need a coffee.
You're all good to go. Don't go anywhere. The main channel's kicking off in a literally 10 minutes time is what you're looking at on this one. I can feel the relief. You're like, thank God it's over. Sunday, me and Wheeler are in here talking about all things Wheeler and the show she's got coming up On Monday, I'm live from home for the next 4 days. We've got Ali. Ali Reeves is coming up on this one. Can't wait for Monday. Tuesday, Joe is coming live from us from Storage for Crafts. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we've got our late night live. We're going live from 9 o'clock. Wednesday, we'll do a bit of demoing. And I think Thursday, we may have a Christmas quiz, is what I'm thinking. A Christmas quiz on Thursday evening. I've just got to work out how we're going to do it without you all cheating. But we may have to have an honesty box. I have all 3 heat mats. They work fine, but the easiest one is the medium-sized one. There you go. Thank you, Lauren. Very helpful. Until next time. Ooh. There will be a next time. There will be. They're all watching in the office. I can tell because they're all extremely quiet. Right. I'm going to love you and leave you. I will see you tomorrow. No, I won't. I will see you on Saturday from 5 o'clock on the telly box. And then I'll see you on Sunday from 12 o'clock as well. Thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to you as well. Well done. Well done. Don't go anywhere. Go and make yourself a brew. And then the main channel will literally start in 10 minutes time. You can watch it here on YouTube if you're watching us on YouTube.